upon the basis of deciding in advance what one will do if it fails.
To where would you repatriate those immigrants who were born here?
To where they wanted to go. In most cases, they are the citizens of their countries of origin, although born in this country.
40% of the total immigrant population, I think, were born in this country.
Yes,
you
and a high proportion of those are citizens of their countries of origin, under the laws of their countries of origin. So I'm dealing with the question of a legal difficulty in that there isn't a legal home any longer.
Now, you describe it as their home in your speech.
Of course it is.
They've never seen it, of course.
Well, an Englishman born to missionaries in China is still an Englishman.
We're not talking about those numbers. We're talking about a lot of people, Mr. Powell.
Quite so, but we are talking about them individually. Yes. Now, let's go back to my Englishman, the second generation, born of missionaries in China. His home is England. He's always thought it's his home.
Even though
no one would doubt that it was his home. His home certainly isn't China, unless indeed he has opted out of his citizenship and opted out of his attachment.
Now, how would you deprive these people born here of their British citizenship? Their British
I don't know what you mean by British citizenship.
Well, they believe that they're British, you see, and they're born here, and therefore they would argue that this is their home.
Well, they don't argue that this is their home. The majority of them regard India or Jamaica or wherever it may be as their home. It is simply unrealistic to pretend that these people born here in increasingly massive numbers regard this country as their home. Because they are born in this territory, our law, which has a feudal basis, treats them, as it were, as the product of the soil and appropriates them. They are born within the dominion. But in the eyes of the law of their own countries, they are citizens of their countries of origin.
They hold a passport, Mr. Powell, which says British